Once upon a time, in an era where technology had reached everywhere and human connections had begun to fray, there lived a wise and powerful man named Kambiuri. Kambiuri was the head of his own company in a big city, a fair and benevolent leader. His company was highly successful, and people trusted and respected him. But Kambiuri always felt a void inside. What he wanted most in life was to see his son stand on his own 2 feet. His son, Bamsı Beyrek, was an 18-year-old young man, intelligent, curious, and kind-hearted. Beyrek had learned much by his father's side, but had yet to face life's true challenges. He loved technology, constantly learning new things, even repairing old devices to help those around him. But Kambiuri believed intelligence alone wasn't enough. He wanted his son to develop courage, leadership, and love for others. One day Kambiuri recalled his son to him, his face both serious and kind. He said, "My son, you've grown up. Life isn't just about technology or knowledge. You must learn to help others and pursue justice. I believe in you. I want you to embark on a journey. On this journey, you'll help people, face hardships, and discover your own strength." Hearing these words, Bamsı Beyrek felt both excited and a little anxious. But he wasn't afraid, for he knew courage wasn't the absence of fear, but facing it head-on. The next morning, he packed his bag, bid farewell to his father, and set off. Along the way, he was eager to see new places, meet different people, and help them. "My father is right," he thought. "A true leader works not just for themselves but for others." With these thoughts, he walked toward one of the city's farthest neighborhoods. At that moment, he knew he was beginning the greatest adventure of his life, unaware of what it would bring. And so Bamsı Beyrek's courageous tale began. After setting off with his backpack, Bamsı Beyrek decided his first stop would be an old neighborhood. This neighborhood was one of the city's oldest. Its streets narrow, its buildings worn, and its people weary. Yet, it was also full of life. Children played in the streets, neighbors greeted one another, and everyone clung to life in their own way. As Beyrek wandered, he noticed a group of children trying to repair an old tablet. He approached them and asked, "Hello, can I help you?" The children were surprised but reassured by his warm smile. They explained they wanted to fix the tablet but didn't know how. Beyrek thought about how he could help. He pulled a small repair kit from his bag and taught the children how to fix old devices. Together, they repaired the tablet. When it turned on, the children's faces lit up with joy. One exclaimed, "Bro, you're a real hero!" Beyrek felt deeply happy, experiencing the joy of helping someone for the first time. The next day, an elderly woman named Ai called him over. Her eyes were sad. "Son," she said, "they want to tear down our neighborhood park. Where will the children play?" Beyrek was heartbroken. He'd seen how happy the children were there. I added, "They want to build a big building in its place." No one hears our voice, determined to help. Beyrek spoke to the residents and learned how vital the park was. Children played there, elders rested under its shade. He launched an online campaign and rallied the community. "If we work together, we can save our park," he told the children. Meanwhile, he researched legal documents and discovered the park was protected. But it wouldn't be easy. A powerful construction company stood in their way. As my father said, courage is facing challenges, he reminded himself. Thus began a great struggle to save the park. But would Bamsı Beyrek overcome this obstacle? Bamsı Beyrek had mobilized the neighborhood to save the park. He gathered the residents, explained its importance, and launched an online campaign for support. But facing them was Haluk Bey, a wealthy and influential businessman who saw the park as mere land for profit. His workers threatened the residents, saying, "This park will be demolished. There's nothing you can do." Fear spread, but Beyrek stood firm. At a community meeting, he declared, "If we stand together, we can save our park. If they won't listen, we'll raise our voices louder. Let justice prevail." The children helped too. Some spread the campaign online. Others hung banners reading, "Save our park." But Haluk Bey plotted to crush their efforts. He offered money to the elders, but I and Beyrek refused. Money can't solve everything, they said. This park is our neighborhood's heart. Losing it would mean losing our spirit. Halik escalated. One night, construction machinery arrived. People rushed to the park, terrified as the machines roared to life. Children cried, adults raged. But Beyrek acted fast. "Stay calm and unite," he urged. He contacted authorities, presenting the protection documents, but officials feared Halik. Undeterred, Beyrek organized a human chain around the park. Children, elders, and youth standing hand in hand. Meanwhile, he reached the mayor and presented the evidence. Haluk was furious. "This park will be demolished! No way around it!" he shouted. But Beyrek calmly replied, "Justice will prevail." He knew standing for what was right could defeat even the mightiest foe. Now, everything hinged on one question. Would the park be destroyed, or would the people's efforts succeed? The battle for justice had truly begun. After days of struggle, Bamsı Beyrek and the neighborhood's efforts paid off. Investigations confirmed the park was protected, and the mayor halted the demolition despite Halik's pressure. As the machinery left, the residents embraced, weeping with joy. Beyrek addressed them. "This victory belongs to all of us. Together, we can overcome any challenge. This park isn't just land. It's our children's dreams, our friendships, and our will to live united." The children rushed to the swings and grass, laughing and playing. The park, now livelier than ever, became a symbol of their unity. Tearfully thanked Beyrek's son, "You saved our park. May God always guide you." He humbly replied, "We did it together. I, Taze. I only did what was right." Haluk learned a hard lesson: money can't buy everything. He withdrew from the project and left the neighborhood. As Beyrek watched the sunset from the park, he reflected, courage isn't just strength. It's standing up for what's right with your heart. He realized the truth in his father's wisdom. The park, now cherished, was tended daily by the community, bringing them closer. Beyrek decided to continue his journey, knowing others needed help. As he left, children waved and called, "Bams, you're our hero!" He smiled. The real heroes are those who stand together, and so the story ended happily. But every ending heralds a new beginning. Bamsı Beyrek's tale of courage lived on, inspiring all who heard it. Justice triumphed, crowned by the laughter of children, and his story found its place in the cities and hearts. Memory